Alright guys, just sat here with Dan for second week training after lockdown, so just a few bit of content for you and just to let you know we're getting back involved, so social distancing training, Dan. So first of all, how good's it to be back?
Obviously, speaking for me personally, it's fantastic to be back. Obviously, the period we're in at the moment is pretty much unprecedented, isn't it? And we finished training at 8 o'clock and it's 8:45 now, so we've been sat here for 45 minutes with the lads just catching up, and just to be back in training, doing something physical and normal again is for me, it's amazing. I think a lot of the lads feel the same. To get back down to the club and with the mates again is brilliant.
Yeah, I think that's the key thing. Like with myself, it's all well and good doing your own little efforts at home and the side efforts, but yeah, it's not when you're on your own and you don't see the boys and the banter's not there and ripping people, is it? It's harder. So with the social distancing requirements, what measures have the club put in place to crack on with?
Well, obviously this sort of 2 to 1 metre rule, and I think Andy Mack's probably the one who's put quite a lot of thought and effort into how he's going to plan to bring us back, and he's waited a little bit longer than a lot of other clubs have, and obviously with the safety of the lads at the forefront of it, and he just he uses his cones out to sort of segregate areas, and but in sort of smaller groups, and you have your own little track to work in, so you're not coming into direct contact with anyone. So Andy and Si and Richie, it seems like they put a lot of thought and effort into making sure it's safe for us to come back.
Yeah, a little bit of self-discipline with the lads with their own water bottles and managing things, isn't it?
Everyone has to bring their own water, so you're not sharing any, and obviously we're not using the club, can't go in the changes, the gym's been shut. We're just hoping to get back open in a couple of weeks' time if it's possible, and put some safety measurements in there as well. So
right, so how's training actually been? Good numbers?
Yeah, we've had sort of between 25 and 30. I think everyone's just been dying to get back and doing stuff, aren't they? And I think we knew it'd be good numbers as soon as we could give it the okay to come back. So it's been about 25, 30, and it's been pretty tough. I know for myself, I'm usually one of the fittest ones here. I'm usually in the gym 6 days a week, and I've stopped doing stuff, I'll be honest, and I think a lot of the lads have. I think there's a couple who likes Assault and that have kept it up, and Tom O'Neill doing stuff at home, but I'll be honest myself, I let it slip a bit in the lockdown, so to come back and start moving again and doing things we haven't been doing, it was pretty tough to be fair.
Some lads looking well, Tom looking slim, isn't he? So I think we'll just state the fact that the RFU have put these stages in, haven't they? The club are actually welcome to begin stage 3, if I'm right.
Yeah, that's correct.
But they've took the decision to keep the safety at the forefront and stay on stage 2, haven't they?
Yeah.
So I think it's just safe to let lads know that for the time being, it'll be no ball work, it'll just be getting the lungs going, the legs going, and then when the club feel right, we'll go to stage 3, I believe.
Well, stage 3 means you can get the ball in, you can start doing some ball work and probably smallish games, but I think to sort of kind of contradicts, because for example, if I've got it, I touch the ball and I'm in a game to take and pass, we can't clean the ball after every pass, can we? So I think it is a safety thing, and people might not agree with it, and people might think it's the right thing to do, but it's kind of up to the club and up to whoever's in charge to sort of make them decisions. So I'll just leave it to them. I think he's made the right decisions.
So as a closing statement, I think the club are just making it safe for everyone to get the nose back in, get the body going, and put us first, really, aren't they? And if we're patient enough and we do the right things, it'll come. Right.
Yeah, you've got to look like, because obviously there's people who are going home. We've had this conversation in the last 10 minutes. You're going home to your family and your friends and elderly, grandparents, newborn babies. You got to take everyone's situation in, and I think that just to err on the side of caution is probably the best thing to do.
Of course you have. So we'll close it out, mate. We're hoping the lads for some feedback for content and daft games and
try and get
stuff. So we'll be back in action hopefully, boys. So thanks, Dan, and see you soon, mate.